Hi everyone, WeatherWeb's Rapid Updates brought to you in association with EasyMelt. And this forecast has been updated at 6 o'clock on Tuesday evening, just to bring you up to date with the latest situation regarding the possibility of snow tonight, and just to show you exactly what's happening with the precipitation as it comes south. This is the chart for midnight tonight. So this is the chart for midnight on Wednesday. Shows you area of low pressure there towards the northeast of Scotland, centred here. Look how close together the isobars are, bringing very strong winds. I'll talk to you about that in just a mo. But it's the ridge of high pressure down to the south that shows itself. And it's that's allowing temperatures to fall sharply. These are the temperatures at 6 o'clock this evening. You see them typically already between about 0 and 2 degrees, but starting to rise already out here across western Scotland as the rain arrives. Now we can follow the progress of that rain. This is the chart for 6 o'clock this evening. Here is the rain coming into Scotland, with temperatures already around about 0 to -1 by 9 o'clock this evening across much of England and Wales. But here they are, look, rising across Scotland and Ireland as that rain arrives. By 9 o'clock, that's the position of the rain coming south. And by midnight, it's mainly central southern parts of England that see temperatures below freezing, but temperatures starting to rise here, with the warm air moving south across Scotland and northern England. By midnight, rain into northern England, still most of it affecting western Scotland. And the frost still for the Midlands and southern parts of England. Could be down to -3 or -4 here, probably by the early hours of the morning. And the mild air continuing to come southwards as the rain does as well. So that by 6 o'clock in the morning, we're still below freezing across much of the southeast. We'll notice too going back into freezing conditions through Scotland as clearer skies arrive. But look at these warmer conditions just in between those two areas. And it's those warmer conditions that prevent this area of precipitation turning to snow at low levels. And then by 9 o'clock in the morning, the main area of rain affecting parts of East Anglia, the Midlands, Wales and southern England here, tending to clear its way southeastwards with the cold front, but these are showers and cold conditions returning to the north. And the snow accumulation charts as well, they're showing this pattern quite well. This is the snow accumulation for 6 o'clock this evening. Most of it you see there across the high ground of western Scotland as that rain arrives. And by midnight, some snow affecting parts of Cumbria and the northern Pennines as well. Then by 6 o'clock in the morning, bits and pieces of fresh snow across the Welsh mountains, through the Pennines, over the high ground of Scotland, you can see there, but very little elsewhere, just hinting at a dusting across the North Yorkshire moors, perhaps the Derbyshire peaks too. So what is happening? Why is it that we've got such cold weather, but then we don't see any snow? Well, these are the 8:50 temperatures for 6 o'clock this evening. You notice here we've got -7s down to the south, but look, -2s already moving into the north. And if we just contour up the -5 line here, look, you'll see that that is kind of lying through that sort of zone there, with everything over here warmer, everything over here colder. By 9 o'clock this evening, -5 is going to be lying somewhere through here, with the front arriving. But you see here, look, -5 just curling back in up here as well. So it's this section here that we've got the warmer air. And then by midnight, the -5 has slipped its way south, look. Still got it running up through here across the North Sea. It is starting to pull back in here to Scotland, look. But this is the warmer air stuck in here. And then by 3 o'clock in the morning, this warmer air just moving in. But you notice here, look, the -5 starting to come back into Scotland by then. And by 6 o'clock in the morning, the -5 line dipping its way back into Scotland. But by then, it's too late because all the precipitation is now down to the south, clearing its way southeastwards. So more evidence we can use as well, just to show the effect of this warm air moving in. These are the wet bulb freezing temperatures, and these are good for indicating snow levels. They're in metres here. This is from Weather Online, and here we are. That's where we've got a surface freezing level. This is a 100-metre line through here. This is the 800-metre line through here, and this is our wedge of warm air. By midnight, look, the wedge of warm air is stuck through here. That's 800 metres, so we're looking there at sort of 2,500 feet, probably above about 2,000 feet for snow. And by the morning at 6 o'clock, here's our warm air in here, look, and there's our 800-metre wet bulb temperature. Or I should say wet bulb freezing temperature. And then by midday, look, it's kind of curled round in here. That's the 800-metre level again. This is colder air just digging back into the north. So effectively what's happening is that rainfall comes through. It has all the potential for it to turn to snow, you would think, on its leading edge with the temperatures as cold as they are. But then we get that wedge of warm air come through, which just turns it back into rain at all levels. Now, it's not only rain and snow that's going to be a problem tonight, it's going to be winds as well, which are going to become very strong. These are the gusts up till 6 o'clock this evening. There they are till midnight tonight, and you can see there gusts of 60 miles an hour affecting western parts of Scotland. And by 6 o'clock in the morning, we've still got gusts of over 60 miles an hour, some 70 mile an hour gusts there across the far north of Scotland as that low clears east. So lots happening overnight tonight. Don't forget you can keep up to date by following us on Twitter at Weather School. And as always, just a reminder that the site's kept free of charge. So when you come back and use the site and use the adverts, that's what keeps us free of charge. So once again, thanks for watching and keep the sun shining. Bye for now.